Welcome to my allotment diary for the 4th week of September 2017, based in East Sussex. Days are starting with a mist with some rain, and evenings are becoming cooler. Last year at this time I took a shot of the horse chestnut tree to the rear of where I live, showing the leaves turning in their colour, indicating I require to be ready for collecting fallen leaves and composting them. This year's identical shot is similar, except no blue sky, but a clearing mist which I interpret as not long to the first frost, for which again I should prepare for. Because of the rain, I was limited to spending time on the allotment, so energy was used in clearing last year's harvest onto the raised bed allocated to growing roots, which were mainly parsnips, swedes, and with no great success, carrots. Deciduous trees successfully pull up from underground the necessary minerals they require for growth, store them in their leaves, which are pulled back into the ground by worms, which then provide food and growing conditions for their children. And I find my parsnips also thrive in these conditions, giving good germination with no splitting or forking. Next day I continued clearing last year's composted leaves, getting near to the bottom of the pile. I have said before, I find bindweed grows through wood chip and leaf mould, but not in it, and it's much easier to pull out than dig out. Having cleared and deposited the leaf mould, I then proceeded to level and rake the base in preparation of laying fabric to the base of the bin. Running repairs are required on the bin's front panel due to when I made it I used the staple gun to fix the wire infill. These are rusted away and require replacing with galvanised wire staples, but not before prefixing the mesh using the staple gun. The residue from the riddling is tipped into the base. This is mainly unrotted leaves and stalks mixed with stones, soil and twigs when raked up last year. Except for the stones, will continue to rot down and be included in next year's leaf harvest. Before leaving the leaf mould item, I would like to show you some holes that appeared overnight, probably dug by mice to keep warm or to hide quickly from some predator. Certainly no food was available, but who knows. A shot for Mick Watson, that grumpy gardener, to give an update on the bull's blood beetroot. I was surprised how quickly the leaves grew back again when used in a salad harvest. If this beetroot is to be enjoyed prior to Halloween, then it must be protected from any frost, which may occur between now and Halloween. I have 2 pea frames in store, which will come in useful to support some fleece I have. Not sure if supporting it on a frame will work, as just laying the fabric over and in contact with the plants, but time will tell. For now, not sufficient material or ironmongery, and the frames are connected with spit and chewing gum, well, cable ties actually, and will obtain some supplies next week, but it does allow me to experiment and work something out. But before I can complete any environmental frames, I must do some essential repairs to the raised bed. A number of my fellow plot holders have constructed a variety of cages as environmental protection, and here are a few examples dotted around the allotments, which brings me to the end of the 4th week of September and the end of the month. Tomorrow is the 1st of October. Where does the time go? I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if so, please give it a thumbs up, but do send me a comment. And if not already done so, please subscribe. So till next month, take care and bye.